You see, well, Bob Marley say, we must emancipate ourselves from the mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. We forgot that one. Marcus Garvey talks, say, if the white man look for God through a white spectacles, let the black man look for his God through a black spectacles. It's as simple as ABCD. You see, let us face our own thing and let's stop putting blames on other people because we've caused the mess already. The question is, how are we going to cleanse up this mess? You understand me? Because we've done it before, we can make it again.
Yes, for a news channel. Russian President Putin says Africa is a cemetery for Africans. Before you form an opinion, first let me read you the whole quote of what he said. Putin says, quote, Africa will never be independent. Africans believe in Europeans, Americans, Chinese more than themselves. They don't trust themselves at all. A white man will commit crime in Africa, but no action will be taken because Africa authorities view us as semi-gods. Far from the truth, a black man can be abducted in Europe, get harassed, or even killed, but no African authority will question. Africans present themselves as weak people with no hope, especially when dealing with Europeans and Americans. They are their own enemies. They hate each other, and that gives their colonial masters power to continue exploiting African resources. When an African becomes rich, his bank accounts are in Switzerland. He travels to France for medical treatment. He invests in Germany. He buys from Dubai. He consumes Chinese. He prays in Rome and Mecca. His children stay in Europe. He travels to Canada, USA, Europe for tourism. If he dies, he will be buried in his native country of Africa. Africa is just a cemetery for Africans. How could a cemetery be developed?
So, Putin, black man has this tendency and this attitude of pushing blames, always pushing. He doesn't want to stand up and then accept his responsibility and then move on. You understand? And so when you refuse to use your mind power, then you'll be forced to use your manpower. And I said, sir, that's what you want here. Then your body go tired. You understand me? Who give you the mind? The brain will give you, the God will give you the brain. He gave it to you for a purpose, for us to use it. Why are we now attacking? Why are you now blaming? You refuse to use what God has given you.
World Bank, all other institutions, they make African countries jump through hoops. Loans will never be able to pay. The US, when they borrow money, they're getting it in 1.5, 1.9 interest rate. Africans, when they get the same amount of money, they're paying 9, 10%. The people who don't need a break, they get a break. The ones who need a break, they don't get a break. The sheer survival of the World Bank, IMF, is based on the fact that African countries and many other developing countries do not succeed. Their success is based on our failure. That has to change. And guess who can make that change? We, the children of Africa, we, the Africans, are the ones who have to say, we know your game now. Enough is enough. We're not playing it anymore. And this is where the diaspora come in. There are more Ghanaian doctors in New York City than in the entire country of Ghana. There are more Nigerian doctors in LA than in the entire country of Nigeria. So let's be serious here. What Africa needs is capacity, capacity, capacity. And that capacity is in the
I'm happy sometimes when I listen to some black women and some of our black, but the problem is with our leaders. Let me tell you, the problem with the black race, with the black African, with the continent Africa is with our leaders. It is not with Jesus, it is not with the Holy Bible, it is not with church. It is with our leaders. You understand me? The problem of black African continent, of Africans, we Africans, is our leaders. So if the youth will rise up, let us face our leaders. Let us point fingers at them. You understand me? Just as they've been playing that gimme games. You understand? Pointing fingers. Right here in Ghana here, we have parties. A come to power, they will come put blame on party B. Party B comes to power, they will shift the blame to party A.